Everybody, it's Kai here. Now this is the very first time I've actually made a video recipe tutorial type thing, and as you can see, my kitchen is not the flashiest. It's not one of them commercial kitchens that you'll get on YouTube videos and stuff like that. Very basic, but at the end of the day, the passion for cooking is just as real. So thank you for being with me. And then we've got my little setup here where I can put the magnet up here to show you a little play-by-play on how to cook whatever we're cooking at the time. So yeah, we're saying that. Thank you for coming and tuning in, and let's get to cooking. Today we're going to be cooking Kung Pao Chicken. It's one of those dishes that are sweet, salty, spicy, all in one. All my favorite elements. As a matter of fact, most of the food that I cook will be probably Asian dishes. It's sort of my strong point, but nonetheless, it's really yum. So let's get started. Alright, finally, let's get started. So first of all, you're going to need about a kilo of chicken. I just cut this up from breasts. Cut them up however you want. I like to put them into about like 3-4 centimeter chunks. Just make sure you cook them evenly. That's the main thing. So other than that, you want to put in about 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, cheap brand from Countdown. About 2 tablespoons of just normal regular soy sauce, and about 4 tablespoons full of corn flour. Just mix that up. And once you've mixed this up, you want to marinate it for about, let it sit in the fridge for about, I don't know, about at least an hour. Alright, so now we're going to get the basis of the sauce, and that's really basic. You want to put in 2 more tablespoons of oyster sauce. I do nothing by measurements, honestly. It's just kind of, and that's the thing with Asian cuisine, I think it's so forgiving no matter how much you put in, but then again, you don't want to overdo it. So yeah, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, and then you want about a tablespoon full of dark soy, can be quite strong, and then you want to put in 3 tablespoons of black vinegar and a cup of water. So once you do that, stir it up and just set it aside. Okay, so now that the chicken's been in the fridge for about an hour marinating, it's time to cook it. So we're just gonna put it all in there. Now you really want to just cook it to the point where it's about 80% cooked, and then bring it out, put it in another bowl, set it aside. As you can see, our chicken's almost done. Turn the heat off there. Yeah, the good thing about marinating it in this method is that no matter if you have breasts or thighs, it's still going to come out quite tender. But yeah, I would definitely recommend thighs if you have the chance, just because, yeah, lots of forgiving space for it. No matter if you overcook it or not, those thighs will still keep tender. But we're dealing with chicken breast today, and that's fine by me. Okay, so now we're going to add our aromatics. I got about a tablespoonful of fresh garlic and 2 chilies and about a tablespoonful of ginger, just cut up finely. Put all that in together. Once you can start smelling that garlic and ginger and that aroma coming out of those herbs, you just add 1, that's actually a huge red onion, so 1 huge red onion or 2 small red onions. You can use normal onion, really doesn't matter. Just cook that off. Okay, so that's looking good. Now we want to add our chicken back to the pan. Continue to stir. That sauce we put aside before, add that sauce in. 1 tablespoonful of sugar. Stir that up. Add your pepper. Now I'm only adding household black pepper because I couldn't get a hold of any Szechuan peppercorns. Now, if you can get a hold of some Szechuan peppercorns, that'll make it a lot more authentic. But yep, pohara today. So then we want to add maybe about 1 or 2 spring onions to the pot, to the wok. Now, just at the end, you can choose to throw in like a red capsicum, so that adds nice to the flavor. I like to put it at the end so the capsicum is still quite firm, bit of texture, and maybe some more green onions if you like. It's really personal preference, and if you taste it and it's not to your liking, or you know, just add a little bit more soy sauce, a dash of sesame oil, so it's coming together good. And then, totally optional again, you just add some roasted peanuts. And some sesame seeds. And that's pretty much done. Serve it with some rice on the side. Voila. Anyway, whānau, that's my rendition to my version of the Kung Pao Chicken. I know there's a lot of different variations to it. I just made it to my own liking. But yeah, thanks for watching. Kia ora.